Salut, sunt Ed de la eSport News, l-am alături de mine pe Reynad, jucător foarte cunoscut și streamer. Hello Reynad, how are you?
I'm good.
Did you play any games today?
I played a little bit of ladder in the morning to practice, but no, I'm not playing until later in the day, so yeah, not yet.
Okay, so what decks did you brought for here?
I'm playing a hunter mid-range deck like most other people, except mine is built to beat the mirror match. I'm playing like 2 eagle horn bows, tundra rhino, like really, I think it's a more tuned build, less timberwolf, that kind of stuff. I'm also playing miracle rogue and a zoo deck with some interesting choices like Tinkmaster and Muckle and stuff.
Tinkmaster, is he back? I mean, I thought he was nerfed into oblivion.
No, I actually think he got buffed for Zoo, but he got nerfed for every other class. He's just different now. He's not worse or better. It's kind of like Shattered Sun Cleric, except it gives you a 50% chance of winning the game if it's in your opening hand. So if you just play turn 1 Argent Squire, turn 2 you Tinkmaster, like they lose if you get Dinosaur. And if you get Squirrel, it's not that bad for you. Like you still paid 3 mana for a 3/3 and you have the same amount of stats. So
yeah, but it's kind of a risky play. I mean, what if the board is not clear and you have him in your hand, you're not gonna play it?
Then
so
you discard it to Soulfire or Doomguard.
Oh, okay.
And you just like don't play it on boards where it's bad. It's actually very low risk, very high reward in my experience.
So what do you think about the new Hunter meta? I mean, the ladder is just like Hunter, Hunter, Zoo, Hunter.
At least in North America ladder, which I've been playing mostly so far, the meta has already been solved. At high ranks, mid-range Hunter won't climb very far anymore. I actually think Rush Hunter is a lot better for climbing ladder right now because there's more decks like Rogue. The people have gotten better at playing against the mid-range deck. Like part of the strength of the mid-range deck was that so many people played around Unleash the Hounds but not playing that many creatures at a time, and then they would lose to just the normal creatures like Savannah, Highmane, and Houndmaster that the new Hunter deck played. But now that people know what it's doing, they just kind of, they don't play around Unleash as much, and they just kind of put stuff out there, and it's good enough to beat the Hunter deck a lot of the time. A lot of decks are like 60% against it, and it's really not that good on ladder anymore.
Okay, you said you have Miracle Rogue here. What do you think are its odds against Hunter?
Actually, I think it's pretty strong against Hunter. It's a deck that can beat anything, but it can also lose to anything, and it's a bit of a risky choice to take in a tournament. But if I'm here to get first, I'm not here to get top 4, so that's why I'm playing Miracle Rogue rather than a deck like Druid. I think it has a very good chance of beating just about anything, and against Hunter specifically, I think it's a pretty good matchup. You have Sap for Highmane, a lot of good early removal. You can race them. The Hunter deck's really weak to Cold Blood, so I think it's fine against Hunter.
Yeah, do you regret a little bit that you popularized Zeus so much when playing ladder?
I mean, a little bit, yes. I could have. There are a lot of good players that make good decks, like Life Coach did with Houndmaster and Savannah Highmane, and he was rank 1 in 2 regions because his deck list never got out until now. If I did the same thing with Zoo, I'm sure I would have that kind of success too. Nobody would be playing Shield Bearer or Direwolf Alpha or Doomguard, you know. They'd be playing Murlocs instead, and that deck is a lot worse. But yeah, it sucks because I lose to it more than any other deck. But I mean, I think it's overall positive. Like,
yeah, I did lose a lot, and I'm like, oh Reynad, why do you have to invent this deck? Yeah, thank you very much, man. Good luck on your games, and maybe we'll see you again tomorrow for an interview after you play some games.
Sure. Thanks. Yeah, hopefully I make it that far.
Good luck. A fost Reynad, eu sunt Ed de la esportnews.ro. Vizitați site-ul pentru mai multe interviuri și știri în fiecare zi. Mulțumesc!